Hey, I'm Mitchell. Welcome to another video in the RSP Education series. In this video, we're diving into one of the most critical features of any industrial wireless router, and that's firewall rules. Whether you're working with PLCs on a factory floor or monitoring RTUs at a remote site, securing your communication pathways is non-negotiable. Today, using the Semtech AirLink XR60 as our example, we're going to break down how firewall rules help control traffic in and out of your network. You're going to learn how these rules protect your systems from threats, make sure that only approved devices can communicate, and support compliance with industrial security standards. If you like this kind of content and want more educational videos, please like and subscribe. Also, this video is for educational purposes only. Consult a professional for your application. RSP Supply is not liable for any misuse of this information. With that said, let's get right into it. So, firewall rules, controlling traffic in and out. In industrial automation, routers use firewall rules to protect the network. These rules control what traffic can come in or ingress and what traffic can go out or egress. This helps stop hackers, block bad software, and make sure that only approved devices can talk to each other. Why firewall rules matter in industrial automation routers. In places like factories or water treatment plants, networks connect many systems like PLCs, HMIs, RTUs, and IoT devices. Firewalls protect these systems from threats like viruses or data theft or unauthorized access. They also help make sure everything runs smoothly and safely. Some key parts of firewall rules in industrial automation routers: controlling traffic, the ingress or incoming rules. Some people or systems outside the network, like from the internet or a business network, keeps them from reaching important devices like PLCs or HMIs unless they're allowed. Egress or outgoing rules could be to stop devices from sending data out unless it's approved. For example, this can prevent malware from sending stolen data to hackers. It also filters industrial protocols. It lets through only safe and necessary communication protocols like Modbus TCP, Profinet, DNP3, or OPC UA. It blocks things that don't belong like remote desktop, RDP, or VNC, unless it's from a trusted source. It keeps networks separate with segmentation. You got to follow security rules like ISA/IEC 62443 by splitting the network into different zones. For example, you need to keep the OT or operational technology network separate from the IT or information technology network. Use a DMZ, a demilitarized zone, to safely manage remote access. A rule might say, only allow certain IT devices to talk to OT devices, and only if we say it's okay. Then you have deep packet inspection as part of the firewall rules. This is where it watches active connections closely to spot anything strange or strange behavior. For example, if a PLC sends weird Modbus commands, the router can block them. It also helps stop denial of service or DOS attacks or people trying to take over a session. So VPNs and secure remote access. Here, we're only going to allow secure encrypted connections using things like IPsec or other types of VPNs. For example, this is going to let engineers access PLCs remotely, but only from specific approved IP addresses. So let's go through a few examples of common firewall rules used in industrial routers. Rule number 1 would be, we want to allow communication from the corporate network to a PLC. To do this, we create a rule that allows Modbus TCP traffic, which uses port 502. This allows the SCADA system in the corporate network to talk to the PLC safely and as intended. Second rule could be, we want to block everything else that isn't specifically allowed. So what we would do is we'd make a rule that says, deny all traffic from any source going into the OT network. This would protect critical devices by making sure nothing gets in unless it's been approved. A third rule might be, we allow a specific kind of remote access for engineers working from outside. If they connect using a VPN and they need to use remote desktop to reach an HMI, we allow only that traffic, specifically remote desktop protocol or RDP, which uses port 3389. This rule keeps the access limited to just what's needed for remote maintenance. These are just a few examples, but they show how firewall rules help keep things safe by controlling who can talk to what and only letting in what's absolutely needed. Why it matters in industrial automation. All of these firewall rules prevent cyber attacks like ransomware targeting PLCs. It ensures compliance, and it reduces downtime by blocking malicious traffic that could disrupt operation. So to recap, firewall rules are essential for keeping your industrial network safe especially when using powerful routers like the Semtech AirLink XR60. We covered how ingress and egress rules control what comes in and what goes out, how filtering protocols keep communication clean, and how network segmentation and secure VPN access protect critical systems from external threats. With the right firewall rules in place, you're not just protecting devices, you're ensuring uptime, reliability, and peace of mind across your entire operation. For a full line of the Semtech AirLink XR60 and hundreds of thousands of other industrial automation products, go to our website. That's rspsupply.com, the internet's top source for industrial hardware.